Yeah. What happened in the Power Rangers movie, Adam?
What happened to it? Do you know, or do I know?
You know.
Okay.
You know.
That new fan clip. I didn't even get a chance to watch it.
You're the knower.
So, this came across my Facebook feed a few days ago. People were posting about it, and then it was also a news story. A fan fiction film called Power/Rangers was posted to YouTube and Vimeo. Yanked off Vimeo. It was on YouTube longer. It got up to like 12 million views. And the problem is they didn't ask permission from Saban or Saban. However you pronounce that.
I thought it was Bandai
Saban.
Namco. Saban. Yeah, Saban.
Yeah, Saban.
No, that's not Namco.
Saban.
Bandai.
They didn't get permission, and it was very well made. The guy who directed it and the guy who funded it has made music videos for like really famous people, like Taylor Swift's the Blank Space music video was one of his latest videos. He's been doing music videos since like the mid 90s. So this guy, he knows what he's doing. He should know the legalities of this. And he was trying to say it was a parody, and it was because there was no profit being made. Here's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the problem about you saying, oh, well, there's no profit being made. Yes, there is. Because when you make a film like this, and that film somehow manages to get its way into websites like BuzzFeed, Jezebel, all the tech websites, the nerdiest of the nerdy websites and comic book websites, getting it on there because of this 90s nostalgia, because you ripped off somebody else's character names, you ripped off their trademarks, you ripped off some of their ideas for like, using robots, space guys versus robots. Yeah. Okay.
So they didn't have permission from Saban.
They did not have permission. They should have got permission.
They should have gotten permission.
The guy who directed Taylor Swift's music video has been in Hollywood again since the mid 90s. I think he directed Brandy. He directed Janet Jackson's video. He directed that "Sitting Up in My Room" video or whatever the hell it's called.
I have no idea.
I think that was one of his first ones. Destiny's Child. Beyonce. Britney Spears. He's any name in pop.
He's worked
music,
with it. I got you. Yeah, okay.
He should know what he's doing as far as legal stuff is. So he, instead of asking permission before he's plunked down the first penny, or before the script was even written,
he decided just to say fuck it and go do it.
So it was it was like
I heard it was dark. I didn't get a chance to see it. I heard it was dark. I heard it was fucking awesome.
Sex. There was cussing, of course.
I heard it was awesome.
Like I said, it was awesome. But when you rip off somebody else's intellectual property, which is what I always say,
was Jason David Frank in it?
You were allowed. Yeah, no, he wasn't. James Vander Beek was.
He wasn't a Power Ranger.
Yeah, the guy from Dawson's Creek. And then there was another famous actor or semi-famous actress.
Yeah, and they're like, "Fuck it, we're getting paid." If that's never seen again,
if the Green Ranger ain't in it, I don't care.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is that it's fucking ridiculous to think, oh, I can just make a fan fiction, and then I'm gonna. Because if he spent all that money, like, was he doing it just for fun, and then now he's pissed? There's no fucking way. Are you retarded?
I'm telling the way that
like we don't. I mean, if I was that psychotic, we would have in this building, in this room, 3 of those cameras, a TriCaster and stuff, and then we're not making any money. That's what he's thinking. That's ridiculous. It's like I only use this shit, and it only costs me like maybe $1,000 altogether, and then Adam's letting us use the stuff he uses for his business. I mean, it's fucking insane to think you're going to spend all that money and, I'm doing it as a parody that's not going to make any money. You fucking retard. You wanted to make money.
Yeah,
it wasn't about making direct money from this, because you can't. It raises your profile.
Oh, of course it does.
And this is why. If they would have made a movie that didn't have any, it was all original like names and shit, he would not have gotten all these comic
nowhere
book
near. Yeah,
because I tried to promote several of my videos through BuzzFeed and Gawker and all these different ones that you normally see on Facebook and stuff. Yeah. and they did not want to. They had nothing to do with me. But if I would have made a Power Rangers video,
no, of course, everyone would have been all over.
Yeah,
And
I said, it's a very quality film, high quality. I mean, it looked like a Hollywood quality film. Problem is, you're ripping off people's. And I'm sorry, but somebody was trying to tell me this. This is why this topic upset me so much, because when the video was still up on YouTube, I made a comment. I said, "This video is going to get yanked down by Saban, and you guys are going to waste all. I don't know how much this costs to make, but I would say." It looks like it costs at least $100,000 to make, if not more. Maybe. All right, even
I got a question for you.
What?
Do you guys remember the Dirty Laundry Tom Jane Punisher sequel thing that posted to YouTube, the 15-minute little snippet?
No.
Nope.
Tom Jane played the Punisher in this little 15-minute video on YouTube. It's called Dirty Laundry. He's the Punisher in it. I don't know. You don't see Marvel anywhere in it. What's his face? The guy who played Hellboy. What the hell's his name?
Oh, fuck.
The dude from Sons of Anarchy.
I don't know his name.
Ah, shit. The big dude. Ron Perlman. Ron Perlman's in it. Tom Jane's in it. The CGI, the effects, the blood, everything, it's top notch. It looks like a 15-minute skit of an actual Hollywood movie. Yeah. You don't see Marvel's name anywhere on there. I don't know if Tom Jane got permission for it. Yeah. Still on YouTube.
Yeah.
That's the thing, though.
That's what I'm comparing it to.
This is why you need to ask permission, because some places
maybe he did get permission. I don't know if Tom
George Lucas is a good example, because one of the comments to me was, so what do you think? All fan fiction, they need to get permission? Actually, the answer is yes.
Yes, they should.
Star Wars, they are given permission. George Lucas loves fan films.
Yes, he does.
So he has given his blessing, his permission.
He said it to Seth MacFarlane, who does Family Guy.
I mean, he
got tired of Seth MacFarlane asking him every single time for, hey, can we use this reference? Can we use this reference? George Lucas said, you know what? I love the show. Do whatever. You have my permission to do whatever you guys want.
That's basically why they made
And that's why they made Blue Harvest.
Yeah.
That's why they decided to make Blue Harvest.
Yeah.
But George Lucas said, fuck it. Go ahead.
I don't know. My thing is people are so ridiculous. Like, they're like, because it's mine. It's not yours.
No, it's not.
You didn't have to create anything.
No, it's not yours.
What you did is
you put it online, it belongs to the world. And that's how I feel about it. Well, you put it out there, it belongs to everyone.
What do you mean?
If you finish the product, you put it out there, you made your money off of it, give it to someone else. Let them do whatever the fuck they want.
The problem is...
Oh, you mean... But, I mean...
You get what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Actually, I don't. No, I'm confused.
I don't understand what you mean.
All right. He made this video. He tried to make money off of it. Did he make money off of it?
No, he wasn't trying. That's the thing. It doesn't matter if you're... Okay, some people think that the law is... They like to use fair use.
I'm packing cigarettes if you guys hear that
noise. They like to use fair use. I actually had to read up on copyright and fair use laws for almost a half year, because I made a documentary about Michael Moore's documentaries, okay? And I had to make sure that I was able to use his clips and
talk about his name, everything. And talk about him.
The fair use clause, they call it in copyright law, is that if you are making a parody, which by definition, a parody is something that has comical intentions. It's designed to make you laugh.
Yes.
So this dark Power Rangers film was not comical. Okay. Number two, with fair use, you're allowed to criticize. That's why we're able to use clips with these videos.
Yeah.
Because we're criticizing them. We're
just commenting.
We're not taking away from the value of the original video, because we're interjecting ourselves into the video. We're surrounding the video with our own original material. Okay.
Yeah.
And we're also, a lot of times, we'll only use a few seconds of like a full clip, unless like the clip's only 5 seconds long, then you got to use the whole thing. But if you just use portions of it, and then the other part is, there's two other things with fair use. You have more leeway if what you're doing is nonprofit. Also, here's where they fucked up. There's also more leeway if what you're doing is nonfiction or news in nature, which is what we technically are. We're news commentary.
Yeah.
With things.
Or news, news and comment.
That Power Rangers, the Power/Rangers thing.
Yeah.
Not only did they use the title Power Rangers.
No, they use Power/Rangers.
Yeah.
But it reminds me of the Vanilla Ice Bohemian Rhapsody. Ding, 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 ding. It's not the same.
That's right.
You can't use like... their thing was fiction, obviously. you know, because it's a movie.
Of course.
So like I said, they procured or they attempted to procure somebody else's creative ideas that are registered trademarks.
Then why haven't the Transmorphers been sued?
Again, it all depends on the copyright holder. If Saban was okay with this video,
I think Saban owns Transformers too, don't they?
So somebody was trying to say Power Rangers is a ripoff of Voltron, but then I found out that Power Rangers actually
it kind
uses
of is,
footage.
but...
No, they use footage from something called Super 10 something. I forget. But the Power Rangers, believe it or not, started from a 1970s TV show from Japan. They were using footage from the 70s.
I could see that because some of that footage sucked.
Well, see, the thing is,
some of that footage really sucked.
Especially when the robots are fucking fighting.
Yeah.
That's the worst. But my thing is, people they think the fan fiction's theirs because they wrote these stories. But people have to remember, there's a reason why there's fan fiction and not just all these other people making their own brand new stories.
The dinosaurs?
Is because they don't have to set up like backstories for characters. They don't have to come up with character names. They don't have to come up with characters' relationships to one another. They don't have to come up with the universe.
Yep.
Okay, question.
All they have to do is put in a scenario that these people are in.
You need to refresh my memory.
It's the smallest possible portion of a whole universe,
they call it a canon.
Yeah, it's the smallest possible part of the canon of like let's say particularly Power Rangers, because it's been on 25 fucking years.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy how many. I mean, there's been Power Rangers Zeo, Power Rangers Samurai, Power Rangers
Ninja,
Thunder.
Power Rangers.
Yeah, there's been
Power Rangers, Ninja
There's
Turtles.
been 5 versions with just cars. Like there was a thing that was talking about it. Because now that they're at the very end of what Power Rangers is going to be, and they're bringing back Jason David Frank, the Green Ranger, they're bringing him back
that's
for a final movie.
That's funny.
And they're getting to the end, so they wanted to run down this. It was probably BuzzFeed.
All right, you would know this.
Running down.
White Ranger was the saber-tooth tiger.
Yeah.
Green Ranger was what?
The dragon.
No.
It was like Godzilla.
Wasn't Saber-Tooth Tiger
Oh no,
Ranger?
it was a white tiger.
Yeah, the white tiger.
Yeah, the yellow was Saber-tooth tiger.
The yellow. Okay,
Yes.
the pink was Triceratops.
Yes.
Black was Mastodon.
Yes.
What was red? Tyrannosaurus?
Yeah, T-Rex.
I'm missing one.
No. Blue was Triceratops. Pink was pterodactyl.
That's
There we
right.
go.
That's right. Jeez. I couldn't remember this
No, I
stuff. That's why
couldn't either.
I couldn't remember any of this shit.
It's sad that
I
we
just
ran.
remember Mastodon. I was like,
All I know
oh,
is
the black dude.
Oh, now, I totally forgot about
all
that
I
part.
know is
That's-
back to the regular show. The Red Ranger did kill a guy.
What?
Yep, the original Red Ranger killed a guy.
He did. He
in
just
re-
stabbed somebody not
wait,
too long ago.
in
didn't
real
he?
life?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it was like, it was
boyfriend
like
or
2
something.
months ago.
No, I
And
think
he was
no.
in-
I think
wasn't he in gay
no.
porn too or something?
I think he was in gay. Well,
What was
hold on,
Austin-
God, now I have to
Austin
Snopes it.
St. John.
St.
Yeah.
James, St. John.
St. John, I think.
Something like that. Something like that.
Either way,
It happened not too long ago.
Rob's
That's
looking it
funny.
up.
Austin, St. James, St. John's.
So my thing is, again, going back to the media attention, because I make videos that I try to promote.
Of course you do.
Through media. Now I understand. Look, I got my little videos. There's nothing major. When I do something big, maybe they'll report on it. Okay,
Of course.
but to see all this it's essentially condoning copyright infringement.
Yeah, I understand
And
what you're saying.
I understand it because a lot of the people who are journalists now are our age, in the late 20s,
Early 30s.
early 30s.
Of course.
They're running the show at these like BuzzFeed offices and stuff. So they have the early 90s nostalgia TV shows.
Of course.
But that's the thing is they're using that in order to raise their own profile. So they may not be directly profiting from this. But the fact that people now know this director's name, James Van, I don't know if I'm saying his
James
name
Van Der
right.
Beek,
Is his
yeah.
name James?
Yeah, James Van Der Beek.
James Van Der Beek, and then the other woman, something, her last name's like K or something.
Oh no, I'm wrong. One of the stars of Power Ranger Samurai stabbing a roommate to death with a sword.
Oh, that's ironic.
Ricardo Ricardo Mendia Jr.
Wow.
When was this?
Okay, so
This was Jesus Christ, the beginning of this month.
wow.
I told you it happened.
No, there was
recently.
another one though. There was another.
I told you there was some
he
guy.
must have been. He was the Red Ranger also. That's crazy.
What's his name?
Ricardo Mendia.
I don't know who that is. That's not
this
Jason
Red
David.
Ranger-
He's
Drake.
from
No.
Power Ranger Samurai.
Okay, that's why I don't know
it's
him.
Jason. What's his? The other guy?
Austin St. James or something like. He was a Red Ranger. Just Google Red Ranger.
I did. It gave me that asshole.
Oh, then that's not the right guy.
Okay. Bottom
Oh,
line.
here it is. Here it is. On
And I
guy
told,
who played Red Power Ranger and murdered his roommate. No, that's the same guy.
Same guy.
Fuck. But this is. Hold on. This is no. That's giving me. That's a different Red Ranger then.
all right. I sent tweets to the people who made that video, and I said, if you guys want to whine about fair use law, I am up for a Skype debate. So if you're down for it, if you're not cowards, Skype debate me on the topic of copyright and fair use laws. I warned you guys in the comment section. You didn't want to believe me. You wanted to trash me and say, you're a waste of organs. You're a waste of organs. And who's the waste of organs now, motherfucker? That's right, your video got yanked. I told you it would happen. Told him.
He's been full of anger today. Shit.
So find Adam on Twitter.
No, but seriously,
Skype, Facebook.
fair use does not allow you to just take people's shit for no reason.
No, of course not.
there's-
I agree
there's
100% with you.
And there's reasons for that. There's good reasons for because the whole thing with being able to comment on stuff is a freedom of the press thing.
Of course it is.
But you can't just take somebody. God, I got spit all over my microphone.
Hey, you're going off. You're getting red in the face.
It's good when that's happening. But I don't know. To me, like I said, these guys knew what they were doing. The guy's
They
been in
did.
Hollywood since the early 90s or mid 90s.
They want to be, and he's trying to elevate himself to be a Hollywood big shot. You know
and
what?
he even talks smack about how, well, the Power Rangers are a kid show and it's time for them to grow up. That's not for you to decide,
No,
buddy.
that's not for you. You don't own the fucking copyright to
So
make it
that's,
grow up.
that's the
If
last thing
I
wanna-
want SpongeBob to grow up. Is that
That's
going to
the
happen?
Yeah, that's the last thing I wanted to say about both these guys is they had this smug entitlement attitude that needs to end because no, it's not your copyright. Because you know what? You see me going around using your name to get work in the industry because I can guarantee you, and I said this to you over Twitter, you would not allow me to use your name to raise my profile. Your lawyers would be all over my ass.
But yeah, you're using the Power Rangers name to elevate yours. So
Indeed.
fuck you.
Indeed, fuck you.
Done. Drops mic.
Jesus. All right.